Where your murder in the beat. Where your murder in the beat.
What's going on, y'all? DBN, Dante's Boxing Nation Live. We are back. That's right, man. Wanted to talk about this fight we have this weekend. World Boxing Series with my man Rob Brant going against Jurgen Braehmaer. Another one of Derek James' fighters is going down this weekend, man. This will be another great win for trainer Derek James. This will be a huge win for Rob Brant if he wins this fight against a very experienced fighter. Let me go ahead and check out the comment section. Y'all hearing it? William Murder in the beat. That's right. Shout out to ashkicking.com. Make sure y'all check out that website. Y'all already know what it is. Box Runner Shoes. Let me go ahead and give shouts out to everybody. My man Capadonna 24. He said, "What up, Dante?" That's what it is, man. My man Brant, my man Derek B. He said Brant versus Eubanks Jr. Yes, sir. My man Brian said they better give James that key to the city. I heard that. My man Brian said that. Hit that like button, says Aaron. That's right. Yes, sir. Giving shouts out to everybody in the comment section right now. Wanted to talk about this fight. Your boy Rob Brant coming out that Texas, man. That strong ass stable out there. Ran by trainer Derek James. Shout out to the trainer of the year. We might as well just already say it right now. We might as well just go ahead and say it right now. Shout out to the trainer of the year, Derek James. Once again, we're going to see Rob Brant against Jurgen Braehmaer in the World Boxing Super Series Super Middleweight Tournament. This is the last quarter of the final bouts. So it's going down, guys. It's going down. So yeah, man. Somebody going to get that Muhammad Ali trophy in this tournament. And this is a good look for Rob Brant if he wins this tournament. Matter of fact, Rob Brant just recently said, because he's a middleweight actually, and he just recently said that even if he wins this fight, he's going back to middleweight. You got to give fighters a lot of credit, man. Fighters that move up in weight just for an opportunity, right? Chris Eubanks, he did the exact same thing. He only moved up in weight for this opportunity. So Rob Brant is going to go back to middleweight. Now, all of a sudden, isn't it crazy how the middleweight division, it was so weak at one time, and it was only Gennady Golovkin there. Now the middleweight division is starting to be one of the most stacked divisions in boxing right now, right? So that's what's up with that one, man. That's definitely what's up. Let me go ahead and go back to the comment section. Once again, we're talking about Rob Brant coming out of that Texas stable. Derek James, shout out to the trainer of the year, Derek James, going to be training your boy Rob Brant in this World Boxing Super Series Super Middleweight Tournament. It's going down like a plane crash, y'all. Dante's Boxing Nation Live. Thank you for everybody tuning in right now. Once again, man, you see the Fresh Fly shirt. You guys know what it is, man. Hashtag that new media. Go ahead and copy you one of these Fresh Fly shirts. Just go ahead and email me once again, and I'll get you one of these Fresh Fly shirts right now, man. Email me your size, and I'll go ahead and have somebody shoot you guys out an invoice. Just like that. It's going down this weekend, guys. It's going down this weekend. My boy Rob Brant, he about to get put on the map in a major way. If he wins this fight this weekend, representing that Team USA, Team USA #1. If you don't believe me, ask HBO, because HBO, they finally getting with the program. They want to get some of them Americans on their team now. You know, they tried to make your boy Roman Gonzalez a star. They tried to make foreigners like Golovkin a star, Lomachenko a star, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But you can't forget your own countrymen, right? Like Andre Ward, like Demetrius Andrade, like your boy Charlo, who's over there representing that PBC, and Al Heyman and Danny Jacobs. Matter of fact, Danny Jacobs, he just recently said, I did an interview with him. Matter of fact, go ahead. If you guys missed the interview I did with Danny Jacobs, shout out to the Miracle Man. If you guys haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out on my channel, man. Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and check out the comment section. That's what it is. My man Mansour said, damn the Cowboys and damn all these Texas fighters, LOL. My man Damien said, let me move back up. Lost that comment, scrolling up. My man Damian Bryant, shout out to him. He said, D-man, thank you, bro. You are exactly what boxing needs right now. I love you. Man, love to everybody showing love in the comment section. I appreciate it, man. And once again, man, you guys can show your support. You can show your love by copping those DBN shirts. You know what I mean? We do this dolo over here. We ain't backed up, by HBO or Top Rank or Showtime. It's all dolo. It's all DBN. Full-time hustle over here. So once again, for everybody showing love when we do these live chats, when we do our interviews, when we travel, you can show your love by copping one of these Fresh Fly DBN shirts, or you could just go ahead and show your love in the super chat section. That's what it is, man. That is what it is. Okay, let's see what y'all talking about in the comment section once again. Yeah, man, I'm just, it's good to see so many fighters coming out of Derek James' gym. I mean, man, Derek James is having a hell of a year. That's why he is trainer of the year. They traveled all the way to the UK to beat who I think at the time was the best welterweight. I always thought that Kell Brook would be Errol Spence's toughest opponent in the welterweight division today. And that's pretty much what we've seen in that first half of the fight. But like a great fighter, Errol Spence, he made adjustments. So you have Errol Spence. Derek James went over there with Errol Spence. They beat Kell Brook. Came back to the States with Jermell Charlo and beat a young lion, a young hammer, I should say, Erickson Lubin. And they end up knocking out your boy Hammer in the first round. Now, they're about to go back out of the country, I should say, to Germany and participate in this boxing series tournament. So, that's pretty much what it is, man. Once again, congratulations to the trainer of the year, Derek James. And we'll see if that boy, Rob Brant, if he shines. I know he must be really motivated and pumped up, and he must be real stoked, looking at all of his stablemates be so successful this year. That's gotta, raise the bar. And I wouldn't say it puts pressure on him, but definitely I know he wants to shine. This is Rob Brant's moment and time to shine. Let's see how it plays out. I wish this tournament would have been out here in the States. They should have had this on free TV out here, to give these fighters a little bit more exposure. But it is what it is. My man said, what did he say? U.S. boxers not cutting it anymore. I'm just reading the comments right now. Once again, thank you to everybody tuning in to DBN Live. You know what it is. That's right. My man said he a hell of a trainer, no doubt about it. Derek James is trainer of the year, hands down, says my man Mansour. Real talk. Spence is the truth. I think Mikey Garcia is one of the best, says M. Garcia. No, there's no doubt about it. Mikey Garcia is definitely one of the best. And I believe he's going to fight against Jorge Linares, and that's a great fight right there. A unification bout is what we need at the lightweight division. But the fight that's really going to determine who the best lightweight in the world is Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr. Because when I interviewed Mikey Garcia, I asked Mikey, I said, out of all the champions, who's the best fighter at the lightweight division, not including yourself. And you know who he said? He said Robert Easter. So that's the fight that needs to happen at 135. So we can really determine who the best fighter in the world is at 135. 402 Omaha, Nebraska here says Dave New. That's what it is. I need one of them DBN shirts, bro. Says KC Bodybuilding. That's what it is, man. Go ahead and shoot me that email, man. Shoot me an email. I'll get you one of these fresh fly. Look how dope this shirt is, boy. Ain't that a clean ass shirt? That's right, man. New media, man. We doing it. Go ahead and email me at DontaesBoxingNation at Gmail. And I'll have somebody shoot you guys an invoice. Just send me your size, man. And we'll get it to you real quick. That's what it is, guys. That's what it is. That's what it is. We just looking at the comment section right now. What's that? My man Scrap Chat Boxing. He said, Dante. What's good, homie? All right, man. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in as always. Boo Boo Andre versus Charlo at 160. Is Andre ready for a bigger Charlo? Andre is ready for everyone, guys. Andre is ready for everyone, just like Charlo. Just like Jamal is ready for everyone. I truly believe, in no particular order, Charlo, Danny Jacobs, and your boy Demetrius Andrade are possibly the best middleweights, at 160. I think right now, deep down, even the people who hate the coincidental list, I think the majority of boxing fans, even if they hate these fighters on the coincidental list, I think deep down, they would even slightly lean towards these three fighters over a Gennady Golovkin and possibly over a Canelo Alvarez as well. So, yeah, man, that's what it is. Once again, man, I wanted to do this live stream and talk about this Rob Brant fight that's going down. Wanted to show my man Rob Brant some love. Repping that Texas out there with Derek James. He's going to be fighting against Germany's own Jurgen Braehmaer this weekend in the World Boxing Super Series Super Middleweight Tournament. Should be an excellent fight. Let's see if your boy Rob Brant, if he shines the way Jamel Charlo and Errol Spence did this year. Let's see if he comes home with that Muhammad Ali trophy. Once again, Rob Brant is actually a middleweight, guys, but he only moved up and he participated in this tournament just for an opportunity. You have a lot of fighters that won't do stuff like that. We had Gennady Golovkin, by way of contrast, who said that he'll fight anyone from what was it, 154 to 168? I think they even said 154 to 175 at one point. And, Golovkin could have did the same thing at any time. When Golovkin had no opponents but Adama and Marco Antonio Rubio, Golovkin could have did the same thing that the Eubanks and Rob Brant is doing right now. He could have moved up just for an opportunity to fight one of those guys and come back down. Once again, we've seen Andre Ward move up to 175. And the only reason he moved up is because HBO and Decafs, they put pressure on him and they did their best to protect Golovkin from Andre Ward. And they were successful at doing it. Created these, distractions, trying to deflect from the fight we really should have had, which is Ward versus Golovkin. But we all know now in hindsight, and I think a lot of fans now, they're saying, thank God. Even the fans that hate Andre's guts, they're saying, thank God Andre Ward never got in there with my boy Gennady Golovkin. Because if he did, that train would have wrecked long time ago. And I think we all know that. Andre Ward, he would have stopped Gennady Golovkin. Hands down. Hands down. Golovkin's style is tailor-made for Andre Ward type style. So, that's pretty much what it is, man. That is pretty much what it is. Let me go ahead and let me go back to the comment section. My man Humble Johnny says, keep it up. He says, keep up the good work, Dante. 100 hashtag Detroit. That's what it is. That's what it is. I just took a glance at the comment section, guys. So if you guys were chatting a second ago, I didn't see it. My man Coach Sheldon, one of the moderators, and Angel Santos, both holding it down. Yeah, man. They got that scope. They got them red beams honed in on the decafs right now. You know, once again, you know, if the decafs do want to call in and get it in, feel free. Matter of fact, you know, I keep forgetting, you know, we're gonna start opening up the phone lines for these live streams because we do the radio show on Sunday, right? And we open up the phone lines on Sunday, but I'm gonna start opening up the phone lines right here when we do the live stream as well. So if you guys want to chop it up with me, you can. Matter of fact, the very next live stream, I will go ahead and open up the phone lines so we can get that in. Okay, like I said, man, for some of these you know, internet gangbangers that have bandanas wrapped around their mouse, you know what I'm saying? Trying to sag the mouse pad. For those cats that don't want to call in, go ahead and call in, man. Go ahead and call in. All that stuff you feel comfortable saying when you're congregating with your decaf homies, and y'all saying, oh yeah, you know, F that black bastard DBN or whatever it is they say. And then as soon as we go live, they do little drive-bys in the comment section, but they're afraid to call in. That means deep down, you know damn well, logically, you don't want to deal with this damn truth. You don't want to deal with the whole truth. That's what it is. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Let me go ahead and check out the comment section once again. Okay, I see you guys are debating on how good Mikey Garcia is right now. Some cats are saying, who has he fought? You guys are going back and forth. Okay, let me see what else y'all talking about. I would pick Ward over Gigi, says Anthony. There's no doubt about it. I don't think there's anyone, realistically speaking, honestly, that would pick Gigi over Andre Ward. I mean, come on, man. Even if the roles were reversed, where Andre Ward was the middleweight and Golovkin was a super middleweight, and it was Andre Ward that moved up in weight, Ward would still be the favorite. Just like Andre Ward was the favorite when he moved up in weight to fight against Sergey Kovalev, right? So that's what it is. My man for life, one deep one says chocolate Cheetos. Hype ended this year. He said chocolate Cheetos. Robert Easter will give Mikey the business and they know it, says Mansoor. I'll pick Canelo over Ward, not Gigi. Oh yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Canelo couldn't beat a Floyd Mayweather that was 20 pounds smaller than him, but he'll beat Andre Ward, who's bigger than him. Oh yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. Logic is power, guys. Logic and knowledge is power. And we'll leave it at that. Yes, sir. DBN Live. We over here hanging out with you guys right now, getting it in. I'm about to wrap it up, but I'm just once again just getting it in with you guys. Let me see what you guys are talking about over here once again. Yes, sir. Somebody in the comment section said, Dante, Stranger Things has happened though. But we're not talking about strange things. We're talking about stuff that logically makes sense. Because if you say strange things has happened in the past, I mean, what fights are you referring to that would be analogous to comparing Ward versus your boy Canelo? I haven't seen nothing that strange occur. I ain't seen nothing that strange occur. That's like saying, well, you know, if Chocolatito moved up in weight to fight Rigo, you know he could possibly win because strange things have happened in the past. No, ain't nothing that damn strange done happened. Ain't nothing that strange happened. Yes, sir. My man M. Garcia says, yo, DBN, Colorado. Colorado, they have some good amateur boxers out there, too. Shout out to Colorado. What's going on to my man? Jimmy, J Smooth Network. Tom K. Stop talking about the first fight. Okay, I think he's talking to somebody in the comment section right now. Yes, sir. And my man said Floyd Schools Triple G. Easy. Yeah, just once again, checking out the comment section. Texas Live and Direct says the Jimmy J Smooth Network. Yes, sir. We certainly do talk facts over here. Angel Santos said it in the comment section. We got cats in the comment section already exposing and calling out the decafs. My man said, Dante, will you be at Rigo versus Loma? I will definitely be at Rigo versus Loma, guys. So I see you guys out there in New York for the Lomachenko versus Rigo fight. Can't miss that one, man. Can't miss that one. They should have titled that fight The Terrible Twos. You have two-time gold medalists. You have two pound-for-pound fighters, best in the world. So, you know, The Terrible Twos is going down. Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigo for supremacy. My man Capadonna, he said he's a decaf, and he says he's going to tell everybody why. Here, let me scroll back up to that. He said he's going to tell everybody why Santa Cruz beats Rigo. But see, this is what I'm going to say. Well, first of all, you know, when you go to anonymous classes, you know, they say the first step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem. So my man Capadonna, he's on his way. You know, he's admitting that he has a problem and he's a decaf. He's on his way. He's on his way to recovery. But let me just say this about when it comes to Santa Cruz versus Guillermo Rigo. You know, fights like that, when you have one fighter that won't fight the other guy, it's really not up for debate anymore. Because in a certain sense, when you think about it, that means even Leo Santa Cruz is indirectly saying that he doesn't even believe that he can beat somebody like Rigo. Because if he did truly believe that he could beat Rigo, he would have already taken the fight by now. And we all know that. We all know that. You know, so, I mean, that's like saying, once again, you know, Golovkin, you know, he beats Andre Ward. Or if that's the case, we might as well just say, you know, oh, Golovkin, if he wanted to, he could move up to heavyweight. And he would have beat Wilder. He would beat Anthony Joshua. He would beat this guy. He would beat that guy. If he's not willing to get in the ring with them, how are you going to speak with more confidence than the fighter himself is even, you know, spewing out? It doesn't make sense. So it's not up for debate if the fighter himself doesn't even believe that he can beat the guy. Yes, sir. My man 4 Life 1 Deep, he said, let's rebuke this demonic decaf spirit in you, my brother. Okay. What happens if Joshua gets knocked out by Takam? Now, my man, that's what my man IMO said. Now, when dude said earlier that stranger things have happened, now that's more possible. These are heavyweights we're talking about, you know, and I'm not saying I'm picking Takam, you know, against Joshua, but I'm saying now that's a fight where you have heavyweights, and you know, one punch changes everything. Ask Gerald Washington that, because Gerald Washington was winning against Wilder until Wilder landed one single right hand that changed the entire dynamic of the fight. So you know, that's pretty much what it is. My man Sajid, what's that? Mahmood, he said big up for UK. My man We got a decaf in the comment section. He said Deontay Wilder is a bum. So logically, the rhetorical question is, let's just say Deontay was a bum. Let's say he was a complete bum. But he has a title. So if he's a bum and he has a title, didn't Charles Martin have a belt? And Anthony Joshua fought him right away, right? So the logical rhetorical question is, if Deontay Wilder is a bum, why isn't Anthony Joshua taking that title from that quote unquote bum? Rhetorical questions. Knowledge and logic is power, man. Shout out to my man Milton Arline. What's going on, fam? This Sunday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you guys tune in, okay? 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, guys. That's what it is, guys. That is what it is. Let's see, how deep are we in right now? We 26 minutes in right now. So, guys, Crawford would kill Horn. You know, I think that'd be a great fight for Terrence Crawford. You know, his first fight going up there to the welterweight division against a champion who actually pulled off an upset against Manny Pacquiao. My man Chill Zoe, he said James might be the new Virgil Hunter. Very possible. Very, very possible, guys. That's what it is, guys. Anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. I want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in. As always, make sure, again, you guys tune in this Sunday to the live radio show. We will have guests calling in. You know, a lot of times we have special guests on the show. You never know who's going to be stopping by in the studio. But we're going to go ahead and then wrap it up, man. I want to once again thank everybody for tuning in. That's what it is, guys. This weekend, you got Rob Brant going up against Jurgen Braehmaer in Germany for that World Boxing Series in the super middleweight division. It's going down, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and cop these DBN new media shirts, all right? That's all I got for now. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. You guys already know what it is. It's the nation, baby. Yep.